My fellow citizens of the world, I want to share with you from what I believe and how I see things nowadays. I'm becoming an old man, but thank God for old age. He's there. But I just want to share with you because there's so many people that are condemning one another because of the things they do, the places they go. Okay, let's start off with those of you that goes to the church. Nothing is wrong with going to a church. It is good to gather together. Where more, one or two or three are gathered, he said we can commune together. We can, he's in the midst. That does not say he's not with us when we're about individual cells in our houses or wherever we call home. But some people point the fingers on others thinking that, oh, you're not living right because of the words you say, because of the things you do. They condemn you out of what they have learned from infant up until grown. We have to always remember, and I will continue reminding you, let's remember who died for you. Somebody died for you, not the people trying to point you in the direction that they believe is the right way. I've been condemned by so many people that think that, oh, you don't go to church, oh, you don't do this, oh, you don't do that. But as far as me and the Creator, we stay in tune. We talk. Oh, but I see you drinking. Okay. Oh, I see you do you smoke? I mean, why is this relevant to the life that I need to live? I thought it was God that judged. You see, here's the thing. Some of us have skeletons more than others. So you condemn me or condemn a person because of what you can see. But we cannot condemn neither or judge you because we cannot see what you're doing behind closed doors. If you have something you want to share, be sure the person want to hear. Do not force your way of living down someone else's throat. See, the thing about life today is things are so misguided. People look at one another and they judge by the way you dress. They judge you by the way you walk, by the way you talk. As a matter of fact, me coming from a small country that some would consider insignificant, which for me is a touch of heaven, but because of an accent, one might decide he's stupid or he's ignorant because he talks with an accent. Not to think and not to realize that a man that talks with an accent or a woman, that doesn't mean they think with an accent. That just means they were born in a different country or they grew up somewhere different. Today, and I'm going to bring it to today, here it is. We here as people realize that one nation is trying to block the other nation from living on the land that God has provided for all mankind. Some want to build a fence because they believe that, oh, you shouldn't come into my nations. Let's take a look at that. Because of this same situation, we have, for example, people from a Caucasian descent that they believe that, oh, they don't belong here, but God don't like bullies. I wonder how comes the parts of America have certain names like Los Angeles, El Paso. I mean, which Caucasian man, or let's just say a white man, is going to name his country El Paso? I don't see him naming his son Jose or Jesus. It is John, it is Paul, but he's so big and so bold and so wrong that he took away these people's land and didn't even take the audacity to step up and change the name. I am taking this because I can, and I'm going to keep the name. As a matter of fact, I want you out, I don't want you in. In 2018, 19, we're going to build a fence and you're going to pay for it. What an audacity. This is not right. There's nothing right about that. Let's look at us, our lives as individuals. It is the same thing. Somebody trying to impose their belief on another person. Let me tell you what the words say. What the words say. I don't have to be a preacher to know that in Romans, when Paul was talking to the Romans, he told them, he said, it is not what you eat. Some eat herbs, some eat meat. One man might esteem a day above another, but let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. Now I am sharing this because I believe these are things that people need to know. Oh, wow, you don't even sound right. You talk bad, you can't talk properly, you don't pronounce your words right. Hey, I imagine that's why Paul, when he brought the word, he said, I came to you not with an excellent speech of man's wisdom, but of the servant of Jesus Christ, doing the will of God from the heart. He did not care how he sung. He did not care if his words wasn't pronounced right or if they weren't even used right. His concern was, are you getting the message? Well, that's what I am doing. Oh, you need to shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. I am trying to understand what he says my life is supposed to be. Not what you say, not what you think, but what he said my life is supposed to be. So yeah, so I stay at home and I talk with my God. And me and Jah, we reason together. While I may sit down and have the book in one hand, I may have a drink in the other hand. Oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Well, look at some of the things that's happening out there. You more worried about me taking a sip of wine, but you're not concerned about him out there doing the stuff that he's doing. Men dressed like women, women dressed like men. You know, it's funny, as I touch on this subject, even in the natural, somebody say, oh, it's okay to be like that. They were born like that. That's why there's sickness. There's some people that were born crippled. There are some people that were born sick. Then some people were born sick in the head. How in the natural, let's just set aside the things that we want to talk about where Jah is concerned for now. How in the name of creation can we multiply with man? That alone should tell you that can't be right. That got to be wrong. If every man lay with another man, a woman with another woman, and men don't lay with women, there will be no more children being brought or born in this entire world. It's going to diminish. So, of course, this has to happen. This was meant for this. Look at the organs, the way they were built. Are you going to tell me it is normal for a man to be with a man? No way. I do not care who said it is right. It is wrong. And I believe if there's a day and if there is a judgment day, like God said in his word, we will stand before him and we will answer. Why is it that you keep doing these things knowing quite well they're not right, they're wrong? This is how I feel about it. Maybe you don't think that any of us have a right to make statements like I'm making. I'm making these statements. You know what? Some of them I may be wrong about. But as far as people that call themselves, oh, I was born this way, as far as I'm talking about homosexuality, there's no way that can be right. You may be born like that, but something's wrong with you. You're born sick. You cannot be born normal and have a desire for the same sex. How can you find somebody look just like you appealing? I mean, absolutely no way that is possible unless something is wrong in the head. Let's move on to something else. Let's look at people in general. On work, in places, they come from different nations. They put you in categories. They said here, at least in the United States of America, that you do not belong. Whether you're black, whether you're for foreign, you're a foreigner or from another culture, if you are not what's considered a white American person, you're nobody. And if you stuck yourself up in the air believing because you were born here, let me tell you something. All the people out of the white race is considered one group of people. No good, nobody. So you want to look me down because I'm a foreigner, and they're looking you down just because you didn't choose to be born the color you were born. I didn't choose to be born in the place I was born. It happened because that is what God wants. Oh, you believe I'm talking crazy? No, I'm not. I am sharing truth. Enjoy the word.